Watson meets Lucy, and 2 equals 3. Hi, I'm Tonya Hall for TechRepublic, and joining me is Dan Mallin. He is the managing partner and co-founder at Equals 3. Welcome, Dan.
Thank you, Tonya. It's good to be here.
So what does Equals 3 do?
Well, we're in the marketing technology space, and we've created a cognitive marketing assistant named Lucy.
And tell us about Lucy. What does Lucy do?
So Lucy is kind of the marketing analyst, marketing assistant to help marketers fulfill their dreams, right? So there's capabilities in research and finding information, capabilities in audience and personality profiling, and then finally media and media optimization.
What are, there's all kinds of challenges we have now. Technology is a resource for us. What are the most relevant challenges that marketers face today, and how is artificial intelligence helping them?
Well, marketers we've created our own problem. We have better and better capabilities of collecting information, and we collect information in many, many systems. So a marketer in theory should be leveraging data coming out of 20, 30, 40 different places. What that requires, though, is access, login, capabilities, knowledge, training, and the ability to apply all that information. With the capabilities of machine learning and artificial intelligence, Lucy collects and centralizes the ability to access all of those systems and leverage that content, which in effect, dark data to most people, and allowing you to make enlightened decisions from your dark data.
You've said that there are 2 sides of artificial intelligence in marketing. Tell us what you mean by that.
Well, most people think of artificial intelligence as the ability for that bot or capability to make a decision and execute something. And that's certainly part of artificial intelligence. We also focus on augmented intelligence, and the idea is quickly gaining access to information, but allowing knowledge workers and smart people to spend their time not collecting and collating and confirming that research or information, but thinking about it, strategizing about it, and making better decisions from it. So it's augmented intelligence. It's you plus Lucy is better than you alone or Lucy alone. And that's where equals 3 comes from.
So not everyone, even though it's 2018 and we have technology surrounding us, not everyone is comfortable with technology. How can you make analytics, data-driven decision-making, and business intelligence understandable and actionable for even the least technical of employees?
Well, one of the, again, capabilities in this artificial intelligence space is machine language, the ability to speak or talk or type to the ask questions or interact with data, not using queries or things, but just the way you think or talk. So asking a question like, hey, do we have a SWOT analysis on this on this brand? Or how did one brand compare to, and those types of conversations that you can have with Lucy allow anyone to gain access without knowing how to do that or where it's coming from. The other thing is we're focused on not finding documents or creating charts or doing various things. The idea is to find answers. So if you ask a question, I don't want 100,000 documents to come back. I'd just like a few answers or the answer. And sometimes the answer is a number, a paragraph, a sentence, or a chart, but it's the answer to my question.
You work with IBM Watson. So in what ways does IBM Watson contribute to Lucy's features and functionality?
So the way this artificial intelligence space really works is there are APIs, application programming interfaces. And so we use the Watson technology from inside our application, but we call an API and get a piece of information back. And it's very geeky and under the hood how that all comes together. But there are a dozen different APIs that are in use inside of Lucy, and the Watson API stack is a big component of how we have enabled Lucy to do a bunch of functionality in addition to our own created IP.
How does Lucy generate predictive media models to forecast optimal allocations and campaign results? I mean, does Lucy actually eliminate the media buyer's job?
I think it's anything but eliminating the job. On the same note, if you look at just pure programmatic, I mean, yes, there's some job loss there, but the idea is to take the strategies from the media side of the house, run scenarios and predict what the outcomes will be, track those outcomes, but also interacting with the media buyer or planner as part of that. A interesting component. We're doing something right now where by zip code in the U.S. Where we're comparing media spends in each zip code gap to leader. So our client to their competitors, and then optimizing the spend and predicting the outcomes where they could be hopefully the leader in all zip codes. But underspending in zip codes they're already the leader in, overspending in zip codes where they need to claim a better outcome, and optimizing exactly what's happening in each zip code.
Well, Dan, I really appreciate your time and explaining IBM Watson's relationship with Lucy. And if somebody wants to connect with you, maybe they want to find out more about how to get Lucy, how can they do that?
Well, best way is our website, which is equals3.ai, equals and the number 3.ai, and on Twitter at Dan Mallin, and happy to share our tool with anybody who's interested.
Thanks again for your time. And if you want to follow me and more of my interviews, you can do so right here on TechRepublic or ZDNet, or maybe find me on Twitter. I'm at Tonya Hall Radio on Twitter, or find me on Facebook by searching for The Tonya Hall Show. Until next time.